Hey everyone, this video is basically to help you out and to make your decision between the 50mm Canon 1.2L lens and the 85 that I know people are often comparing these two. And I'll just show you up close here. Just this is version 2 of the 85. This video is being shot in 2011, and you can automatically see right away that the size of the two is different. The 85 is obviously the big boy here. It's wide, more wide than the 50, and it's also heavier. So that's also a consideration with what you're going to do with it. But if there's anything you can get out of this video, it's to know exactly what you want to shoot before you buy either of these lenses. The 85 I consider to be a very specialized lens, meaning it's good for portraits. It has the 85mm range on there, so it's a long range. It's you're gonna fill your frame full of a portrait or body in it. I also would say that the focusing distance is a little longer than what I had expected, so you definitely are not going to capture anything up you know too far away or too close to your subject rather. um, so I found that because of those factors that this is not a great everyday carry or walk around lens. um, you're just not going to be able to capture a lot of things that may occur because of that issue, those two issues, the long range and the longer focusing distance. The 50 is better in that regard, that the focusing distance is more in your favor. Um, the 50 millimeters is the shorter range, obviously, and you're going to be able to capture more in your frame, wider view, of course. And but it's not as great for portraits, right? You're going to have kind of an odd looking, portrait depending on how you use it, of course. The 85 is, I'm sure you've done your research by now, but the 85 is a lot more expensive than the 50. So, something to think about there. More specialized, more money, money, less specialized. I like both lenses. I've not had any problems with either. They focus about the same speed. The 50 may be a hair more fast than the 85. It's debatable. I kind of flip flop on that opinion on some of my videos. The 85 has electronic focus, so it has to be in the camera turned on for it to focus, and I don't like this style as much versus the traditional manual focusing method on the 50. What else can I tell you? Uh, the background blur is better on the 85 because it has more high-end components to it, but also you're shooting with the longer range, the 85 range versus the 50, so you're going to get better looking background blur. The sharpness of the lens, the sharpness factor goes to the 85 at the higher apertures, the 1.2, 1.2, 1.2, 1.2, 1.4, 1.8, and anything less than 2, you're going to have a better time with the sharpness on this one. Not saying the 50 is bad at all, it's just this is very, very nice at those wider apertures. And I'll say that the color rendition is a bit better on this one, the 85 as well. Not bad on the 50 at all. It's just you get a big wow factor the first time you see some of your own images with the 85 here. Both lenses you need some training and a lot of practice on. If you've never used a lens that has kind of less than 2.0 aperture, you're going to struggle with it. You're going to think, well, why are my pictures all blurry? The field of focus is very thin. With these lenses, you have to be precise with your focus, otherwise it's going to hunt for a focus point. It may fire on the wrong focus point if you're not careful. you need to know what you're focusing on. You know, you need to be precise. Am I focusing on the eyes or the nose or, you know, whatever it is, the chest or piece of hair? So know what you're focusing on. You can't just focus on the head, right? You need to focus on the eyes or something like that. If you're using those low end or high apertures, low numerical value. Um, Both of them work really good at night because you have the 1.2L capability. If you can find focus, I mean, it's hard to focus at night because it's dark, right? If you can do that, then both of them are going to pull in a lot of light. That's one of the reasons why I got the 50 and, you know, low light conditions, smaller spaces. This one's going to do great with or without a flash. Um, you know, let me know if you have any other questions. Uh, you know, both of them, in my opinion, are very nice lenses.